I haven't seen nobody that care about it the way he. It's just like how I am to music. Like, dude, really care about that. Like, as a black man, like showmanship. Like, I see it on his IG where he goes to like the convention.
Super ill barber and just entrepreneur, just all around dope black man.
I think I've always had that creative spirit, man. Like since I was a kid, I always did things that was like totally different from what everybody else did.
Got acquainted at the family reunions. Came together and never left. We never broke the union. Shout out to my family, Jackson White and just the unions. Summer's hot as wiretaps. You had cooling, but now I'm cruising to that store that's on the corner like Scott rolling. Picture me rolling while the honey.
Tell me about your sister messing up your hair at 15.
Coming out of the 80s, going into the 90s, early 90s, I was a huge fan of Kane. Big Daddy Kane. All right, so it was the flat top rule in '89. You know, I used to wear a flat top, and she would cut my hair periodically. She jacked the fade up so bad, man. I was hurt, man. My pride was hurt, man. You know, she messed up the flat top, so I had to take the clippers, go behind, and that's when I just kind of started cutting my own hair from that point on.
Age 23, Jordan year.
Yeah.
First shot on Cherokee.
Yeah. Once again, I have to give credit to my brother-in-law. He was instrumental in that. I seen a space on Cherokee Street right at the corner of Cherokee and Jefferson. And I just thought to myself, I was like, man, I was just kind of having a conversation with God. I'm like, yo, that'd be a perfect spot. The landlord, he kind of just really took to me and was like, he liked this kid. Those were his words. He was like, I like this kid. So he just gave me an opportunity, man. Took my word for it. And so it was just like favor, man. God was giving me favor at the time as a youngster, you know. So, you know, gave me my first opportunity.
So I hear you want to open a school. Now, would this be like a barber, private, charter, or public school?
It's more of a barbering public school, okay? So, yeah, it's tuition-based, of course.
We're going to do some fill in the blanks.
Okay.
2 fill in the blanks. It's easy to get things, harder to
keep them.
I have to leave something for my 3
kids, my 3 seeds.
Word.
Yeah.
Any type of culture creates a way of life.
Yeah.
And then you have subcultures that create ways of life under that, but they also provide roles for people to play, from artists to barbers, so that people can exist and thrive, not just survive, you know? Well, man, thank you for your time, brother.
I appreciate you.
You definitely are a creator of culture.
Yeah, now let that ride. And thank God. Thank God. You know I'm a work in progress, but you gon' love me anyway. You recognize my faults and things that'll lead me astray. You see my highs and lows, every corner nick in space. You see the demons leeching, keep on reaching at a bay. You know this I ain't perfect. And even if I fail, you tell me that I ain't worthless. Tell me every single time like I ain't heard this. I probably messed it up again, but you got mercy. Thank God.